Hi there, everyone. Welcome to episode 889 of the Mike from Maine show, the place where we do daily interviews with successful online entrepreneurs. This is your host, Mike Thomas, and today on the show, we have Andrew Darius on, and we're going to be talking about a software that will allow you to take your boring videos and get them more traffic and views by making them exciting using a simple trick. Let's get into it. Here's Andrew. We are here today with Andrew Darius. Andrew, welcome back to the show.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, it's good having you here today, Andrew. Today we're going to be talking about something that's really important in marketing, and that's getting people's attention. It doesn't matter what it is you're selling out there. You can have the best solution to a problem out there, but if people aren't paying attention to your message, then it doesn't matter how great it is what you're selling. I'm going to read off the headline here for your product, and we're going to get right into it here. So it says here, turn dull videos and images into visually striking blockbusters that bring more viewers, generate more leads, and move people to take action. So bring us into this, tell us what this is all about, and in a little bit we'll actually take a look at what these actually look like.
Yes, thank you for asking. This software is a result of the problem I had personally with all my videos. I do have a lot of products, and every time when we do a sales letter, we usually had to go to the guy who is using the Adobe After Effects or any other software. It not only was very, very expensive, but it was always delayed. Sometimes they disappeared and stuff like this. But what is important is on the social media and YouTube and Facebook, there's a problem. There is a lot of content, video content. And people essentially stop paying attention to something which is not like catchy, not interesting, not action-packed, so to speak, yes? So if you watch any TV show, if you watch successful YouTube channels, or if you watch even the ads on Facebook, sometimes which stand out, they all have this element which is catching your attention, which is flashy, which is making something dull looking good. For example, somebody is driving the car. It's very boring, yes? But when you add the effects, it's kind of it became like more interesting. Yes,
it's like sorry to interrupt you, but it makes me think of PewDiePie. Maybe if you're a PewDiePie, the big YouTuber, and I don't know why I watch his videos sometimes, just because they're just like so action packed and they're moving around and getting my attention. So right there, you made me think of that. So okay, keep going. Sorry to interrupt you, but you're right.
Yeah, so this product is for different kind of people. I will get to it, but most important is that the video today cannot be just you recording something and have it, or even if you are using the stock videos, it cannot be just a stock video. You have to make it more interesting, moving something like dramatization, which is both static and animating effects. Something must going on.
Sure. Okay, so it's important that we have that going on in our videos. We need them to be action packed, or people are going to stop watching. So when you created this, like, who did you have this in mind for? Who's going to get the best out of this? Who should be paying attention to this?
There are several groups of people who pay attention. First, of course, is to get the traffic from Facebook. Because on Facebook, you need to have videos stand out, and maybe you don't know if somebody watch video more than 10 seconds, which is meaning paying attention, the Facebook is starting paying attention to your video, so you have wider reach, so you have more traffic, more people watching this video. So this is one thing. Second thing, a lot of people want those days to have a traffic from YouTube. So they post videos on YouTube. It could be review videos, could be content videos, essentially. They run any kind of Facebook channel. So they want to get traffic from this, and if this is a good content, people subscribe. And that way you are building your subscriber base, your viewer base for your next video on YouTube. Essentially the same thing on Instagram. Think about Instagram. Instagram people love to have good content. They are short videos, they are action-packed, they are with filters, they are with effects. So you can build your Instagram followers using this content. And note, the Click Dramatizer not only work for video, it also can make a video from image. So you can make a photo, add effect, it is making a short looping video, and you can post the short looping video from image on Instagram, on Facebook, and any social media, which is very great for traffic from any kind of social media, essentially.
Andrew,
Plus,
okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
plus, there are other people. If you are doing if you're doing e-commerce, you want the product look attractive. So if you are a reviewer, for example, you are reviewing somebody else's product, you have this product, you make a video from your iPhone or for your Android phone, that doesn't matter. It is just a video, you are looking around, you are unpacking, whatever you do, yes? It's okay, but this is not kind of catchy. So why not add the effects to your unpacking, something flashy, something like other people do, and your review video, which is kind of the same action, look more attraction because you have more to it.
Well,
So
you say why not add it, and the answer to that for most people is because they don't know how to use Adobe After Effects. They don't know how to go out there and make these videos. So it's like people know that they could be doing it and they get better results, but it's going to take either paying someone to do it for them, which no one wants to do, or learning for I don't know how long it would take to learn Adobe After Effects. Maybe years to learn it well.
I would say months, year, maybe more. But remember, it is $1,000 too.
Yeah.
So you have to have $1,000. You have to learn it, and it's painful. Plus, you still have to buy plugins to Adobe After Effects. So you can be out like $1,000, even $2,000 with plugins, comparing to $37, which is for early birds for the flick dramatizers. So come on. Also time. Even if you know After Effects, it does take a time because this is like a big, huge, very great tool. But because this is a great tool, there's so many options. It is slow to do everything. Yes, anything you want to, not just a few clicks like I will show on demo. When you have just a few clicks and you have this dramatization right there.
I think the best way to understand this is I know that you have a demo you're going to be doing for us where you're going to show us an example of a video before and after and actually show us behind the scenes there. So let's switch over and take a look under the hood.
So here are a few effects you can see. Here is like kind of boring driving video on the left side, which is before adding the dramatization effects. You can see people driving here. It's like kind of nothing, yes? Mm-hmm. And here on the right side, you can see the dramatized video with something like more interesting, immediately catching your attention, like in movies. When you are having like effect, they are kind of going to a dark place, so you see this kind of nice things. But what we didn't talk about it, but you can also dramatize the salesperson video, which is very good if you sell anything or you are doing your own video for review or for a product. And here we have the video before and after the flick dramatizer and dramatization effects. So let me play it for maybe a few seconds on the left hand side and then on the right side. So you will see the big difference what it makes. So here is a spokesperson, this is Ron. We use him very often. He works with our team for like 2 years now. Mm-hmm. So you see him on the white screen. So I'm playing it. So as you saw, it is just a person on the white background, yes? Mm-hmm. And now take a look here. You see this, the glitches here, how it moves around, how this affects, how more attractive it became when you see. Here's our effect from software, and you have glitches. So he can essentially talk. You have overlays functionality here, so it's overlay above the top of this, backgrounds and everything you can add to the videos.
And when you guys see this, like it's going to be a little bit delayed because we're doing it over Skype here, but it runs clearly. It's not going to be delayed like that.
I will maybe open on the full screen so you will see it better. Let me put it on the YouTube directly. Do people see it better now?
Yeah, here we go. Now it's full on YouTube, but just because of the way it's broadcasted, it might go a little bit choppy. But here we go.
So I did get back to the sales letter. What is important? Important is that if you have just a guy talking for like 4 or 5 minutes on the screen on the sales letter or review video, whatever salesperson video you have this boring effect. You are kind of fall asleep. With dramatization, you don't have this. So as we discussed, can be used for anything. It is just a video here with dramatization for something else. And so let's go jump to the software So I can show you actually how the software works there. Okay, so we are in software right now. I just already loaded video for you so you can see it. So this is some kind of stock video. We use it also as a background of one of the shot of this video with Ron. So here's the video. You can play it. There's nothing here. It's just a video of three children throwing out the paper.
Mm-hmm.
So let me show you how you can change it so it's more interesting. So let's go there. And you immediately you see the different effects. And let me show you how super easy it is to do. All you have to do is kind of just click here and play again. Do you see this now?
Mm-hmm.
So you have this kind of like blurry effect with a bluish kind of tint. So all you do, you just click here. Here's kind of matrix kind of view. Yes.
And you can see. That's pretty cool. You can see the preview right on the screen.
Yes, let me show here. Here's one of the effects we use on this video. I will show you here. You see, like a glowing, flowing something. Let me scroll to the other one. Oh, here is essentially. Oh, this is a very cool one, which I very like. If you're using any kind of drawing video, you see this blue kind of white lines on the blue blueprint. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Or I don't know, drawing paper. Maybe you are making this video on drawing paper, so you have like kids on drawing paper. Whatever you do, you can mix and match effects. So all you have to do, for example, you can do two different things. So let me do a distortion water, like a water drop. So here is just a water drop, and I can add this paper here. So now we have this water drop on the paper.
That's neat too.
So it is 270 different effects. So you have all you need to do. Oh, this one we use on the video with Ron. I just showed you this video when person was writing on the screen. So we use this one as well on our videos. So what you have to do after you select effect or more than one effect, all you have to do is just to click next. And you're done. We are done already. This is how easy it is. So let's go again from the start. First, you upload your video. You can also add optional overlay transparent video if you want. I didn't add it here. When you click next, then you have choosing effect. Each of effects has kind of setting. I will not change them. And step 3 is select export. You can export up to 4K video. And this is pretty much it. You can also have like 60 FPS if you want. This is all it takes to have a dramatization effect. Is this difficult, do you think?
Or you can learn how to use Adobe After Effects.
Yes, you can do it as well. Yes, true.
That looks really easy. I didn't know you had so many options there. You said 270?
Yes, 270. Let me go back. I was just scroll it fast. You have 270. Let me grab here. Okay, so we have 270 various effects which you can add. Those are animated effects on the left side, and you have also a static effects, which is even more here.
Andrew, does it matter how long your video is? Like if your video is 30 seconds or 30, I don't know. I don't want to say 30 hours, but if it's like an hour or two, like does
okay,
it matter?
So the main thing is that you want to use this effect, don't want to use the same effect on all video, of course. Mm-hmm. So if you have long video, you essentially slicing it up to smaller parts and then add customization effect to those different parts, because you do not want to have this kind of effect if you see on the screen all the time. You can have it for like 1 to 3 seconds. Usually use it for 1 to 3 seconds, maybe 5 seconds. And then you to switch effect or switch to the normal view, like we did on this example I showed you, because people will get bored also if you have always the same effect all the time. Yes. So you can either use the same effect. Yes, you can have a long video for 1 hour if you want and have the same effect, but usually it's not a good idea. Yes.
So you should use it like once in a while just to kind of keep people's attention.
Essentially, you switch an effect, and you can also add on the front end. There is one thing which I didn't tell you yet on this video, on this demo. You can do this the same for the images. So you can upload. I know we have an image, but I can switch this video to the image. If I have anything here, I'm not sure. Exit freebie or maybe grow. Let me see what is this one. Okay, so you see here just an image with this effect which I enabled before. Mm-hmm. Let me clear effects, clear background. Okay, I will add the kill all effects. And I will add this image again so you can see it. It's very important because you can share those nice, cool. Oh, so you see, this is free grammatized image. It's not a normal image from the website. It's kind of just an image, yes. You can share on Facebook for traffic, on the Instagram, whatever, but it will not be that cool, yes. So if you want to have a cool effect, you can, for example, do like this. And now you have this image with effect. And you can export this.
Can you do the one with blood on screen? I'm really interested. That one looks kind of scary.
Okay, so you have this kind of short one, yes? You see? So you have this blood on the screen, but what is the point? You can export this image, in this case, as a video. So it is turning the image into the video. Why it's important? Because you can also then turn this if you want to GIF or you want to share it on the social media. So how much more interesting will be, for example, this kind of, maybe not this one. You have to find the right effect, distortion effect, maybe not this one. Oh, see? It's kind of waving, yes? It's way more interesting than static image. So you can, of course, add a second effect to this. Now we have two effects, waving. So you can have the normal image, even a logo. If you are selling the logo to customers, you can have an animated logo with click on the button. Imagine this is a logo, yes? So you can add a kind of effect to the logo, or kind of snow. So this is a Christmas time, and the user want to have like 8-bit with blocks animation of the logo. This could be a logo animation you can sell to client, and it takes you like 2 seconds, 3 seconds to make the logo animation, but you can charge the customer whatever they pay. Usually, I know, $80, $50 you can get for a logo animation like this.
And you could use that on like Facebook, or if you do ads, or if you just like sharing your Facebook pages and for free, like you could use that and get people's attention with it.
Yes, exactly. So if you have Facebook ads, better to use something moving than the static ads. It is proven on for example, of the video or short video, which are, for example, I know cinema graphs and other images. It brings people to action. If you change it, for example, you can change this to convert it to GIF if you want. And GIFs are getting, as you know, if you use this GIF in the, for example, email, you get more open rates, like 42%. Dell use GIF in the emails and have 42% more open rates or more conversion. So it boils up to the main point. Get attention, get more clicks, and because you are getting more clicks, you have either more traffic on the free posting or less spend on the Facebook ad because you have more clicks.
Cool, very cool. Andrew, is there anything else that you wanted to show us on the front end before we move on to the OTOs?
No, this is easy software. You see, click. So let me just make this second. So first step, choose image or video as we did. Second step, choose combination and effect, just check boxes. And then if you want, you can customize each effect. Next, export. And you're done. So that's it. This is all you need to know how to use the Flick Dramatizer in wizard mode.
Very cool. Very quick, very easy to use. It's a desktop software. Does it work on both Mac and PC?
Yes, it does on both Mac and PC. So no matter if you have Mac and PC, you can use it. Also, it is not cloud-based, and as you know, usually cloud-based software for video especially is kind of clunky in a sense that you have to upload the file, and depending on your internet connection, does take time, a lot of time, and then there's no lag. You have internet connection and all the stuff. In this software, you have all your computers, so you don't have to worry about that.
Everything that you showed us today, is that all included on the front end? Is it a monthly, a one-time, yearly? How's that work?
Okay, so we don't cut on features, so you get all 100% of all features on the front end. There is no pro version with extra features. It's just everything is on the front end. And we for the launch period, after launch, we may change it to yearly. But right now, when we launch it, it will be a one-time price.
Okay, so that's the front end offer there. Of course, if people get it during the early bird discount time, that price is going to be a lot lower, and that price is going to go up throughout the launch period. Tell us a little bit about, I know you've got two main OTOs in the sales funnel. What are those?
Yes. So OTO1, which you see after you get the software, is what we call a Flick Overlay Club. What I mean by overlay, I mean transparent video sources, which can you can overlay on the top of main video. So main software is giving you 270 animated effects, static effects with customization and everything. So this is the main offer. But we also added an option which is included in the front end too, which allows you to add the transparent video overlay. And transparent video overlay is great for adding unlimited effects. Yes, of course you don't have to get the OTO, but on OTO which we have there, we deliver you 100 great animated and FX effect you lay over. For example, you can imagine snow, you can imagine smoke, fire, all kind of animation which can be, I don't know, if there is a now, February 14, we have this Valentine's Day, so you can have overlay with hearts and like loving birds or whatever you may want. So essentially, you can overlay everything on the top on the main video, which is great to even spice video more, to have even more dramatization effect. And essentially, you can also overlay if you want with, for example, information for the client logo. So you can overlay with client logo animation, with client logo, for example, contact information on the end of video. So you can, whatever you want to do with overlay, it is there. But our offer OTO1 is essentially super cool, more effects, animated effects. You adding on the top of a video, like particle effects, like I discussed, smoke. But on the smoke is all kind of different cool effects. You have to see it because on OT1 page you will see preview actually. Of course, not everything because there's so many of them. You will see preview of 1 or 2 minute preview on all the sample effects you will get on OTO1 as a monthly membership. You get 100 of them every month.
Okay, so that's you guys are going to see that once you purchase. That's going to be an optional upgrade for you. And this next OTO, this one's really interesting. What's OTO 2?
Okay, so on the front end, while you're getting everything there, it is for your personal or your own business use. So you can do your own business video, your own YouTube channel, and whatever you do, it is for you and your business. OTO 2 is the enterprise upgrade. Enterprise upgrade is only needed for those who sell to customers or want to make a video for customer and put on their website. So this is not for everybody. It's for those, again, who sell to customers and want to have those video dramatized by Flick Dramatizer to post on video on the customer websites.
So you could go up there and you could sell them on like Elance or Fiverr or anywhere and offer this as a service to people and make money by selling this to them.
Yes, essentially, I actually went out and I checked how much people are charging. And you go to Fiverr, for example, on the other side, you see that very rarely the price is below $100. Usually it is more. Yes, usually it's between 100 and $500, depending how long video is, how much dramatized and stuff. So it is easy way if you are talking about these mass services like Fiverr. But also, if you have a local businesses who are paying more, usually when you get on Fiverr, you can easily get 500 or more for just a few clicks on the mouse. And also, if you are saying logos to customers, people usually order logos, but sometimes, even often, you can upsell them to logo animation. Yes, and I showed you on this presentation how you can also animate image and make the image logo animation with a few clicks of the mouse using those effects.
So those are the main two OTOs. You guys are going to see some other one-time offers in that sales funnel. I think you've got another software and some agency resale rights for that as well. But these are the main two OTOs. Again, they're optional for you. You can grab them if you'd like to. But like you were saying, Andrew, the software itself works on the front end. It's not like you buy it and then you get the license key if you pick up the OTOs there. Andrew, is there anything else that we missed? Anything that you wanted to mention before we wrap it up?
I think it is all. You saw everything. If you have a final question, I will answer, but I don't have anything more from my side.
Perfect. Again, Andrew, thank you so much for coming on the show today, and best of luck with your launch.
Thank you for having me. Take care.
I hope you enjoyed the interview today with Andrew. If you are interested in picking up Flick Dramatizer at its lowest price, you're going to want to come back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday, February 7th. You're going to be able to grab it at that early bird discounted price along with my special bonuses. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.